What's up, everybody? It is Danny again from Flaming Meeple. Right now I'm sitting in my car. Well, not my car, in the Prius that I'm borrowing still. But I'm in the parking lot at Gigabytes Cafe. I've got some of my board games with me. I'm meeting a couple of friends here. Chris Gilmore, Chris Francis is on his way here, and I'm sure there's some more people inside that I know from the old FCB days. Make sure the light stays on. But I've got some board games with me. I know everyone else is going to be playing Magic, but I kind of gave that up, and I haven't really had the urge to get back into playing Magic a whole lot. Unless I'm playing socially at, have people over the house, or I'm going to meet other friends at their houses or whatnot. But what I've got with me, and I'll go ahead and flip the camera and show you, is I have Nyctophobia, a Song of Ice and Fire, just the starter set with me, and Tiny Epic Zombies. So we're going to go inside and see what we can get played. Alright, so we got some Game of Thrones going. We got Chris Francis teaching Chris Gilmore how to play.
The flag is force them to retreat.
So you can see I am playing the Starks. Chris Francis over there playing the Lannisters. Both trying to remember how to play, teach Chris how to play, other Chris. So I will cut in with updates throughout the game. And we're going to see how this goes. So some stuff has happened. My Berserkers were wiped out by the mountain. Grey Wind, yeah, charged in. My Stark Swords charged in, used some of their abilities, Stark Fury, to get bonuses to hit and critical blow. Caused Chris to lose 2 guys, and now he's about to come in and wreck my shit. Wreck the face.
This man knows a thing or two about critical blow.
He really does know how to blow critically.
Alright.
So as y'all are aware, this is all that's left on the board. I haven't killed any full trays of his stuff yet. I've killed, 5 individual units. Meanwhile, I've lost 6 individual units, as well as a full tray of Berserkers and Grey Wind. So, no salt. No salt on my end. This is a fun game. Keep playing.
Alright, let's see here.
Frickin' sucks, though. It's some bullshit. Cheating Lannisters.
Okay, that's fine.
Cheating Lannisters.
So I need...
You know those cheating ass Lannisters I was talking about? So I took a free action with my Stark Outriders, getting my free charge. All right, so charge into the pikemen. You know what these cheating bastards do? Order set for charge. They get a free attack. 1 attack against the enemy before they resolve their charge. This is some cheating bull junk. So these sorry ass Stark units finally did some good. Other than dying on the field of battle, all that's left on that tray that the swordsmen are fighting, or swords are fighting, is the mountain, who is probably going to kill all of them. But that's the only sense of accomplishment I need, is killing that many dudes. Alright. So it is it's Franny's combat. And he attacked with the mountain.
6 dice.
6 dice. And only 1 hit out of all of those.
Oh, your
Mountain got dunked on.
So we're gonna see if I can pass this. I need a 4 or higher.
Oh, no, -2.
I need a 6.
Oh, come on!
Freaking lived. But I still have to make my panic test. Is there any minus to my panic? Or morale?
-2 to your panic test.
Nope. They're not around anymore.
Vicious defenders suffer -2 to their panic test.
But they're not around anymore. It's just the mountain.
Okay, but
So he still gets the attack benefit.
but here's the thing: since that unit is still there,
That unit is.
he's part of that unit, though.
Oh yeah, fine.
Yeah. I think that's how they rule it, though. I remember we asked about that at CMON.
All right. So we're gonna see if I pass this.
You did not.
I did not. So
You lose one guy. The one guy you should have lost anyway.
yeah.
Well, you should have
Anyway.
lost a lot of guys.
Stay tuned. So combat's getting more intense. I activated my Stark Outriders, my cavalry unit, came into the flank of the guardsmen,
Yeah, I played them.
and basically, with the luck of the dice, wiped out the rest of this second row. And then Chris had to make a panic test, and unfortunately failed the panic test with just enough to wipe out everyone except Jaime Lannister. So all he has left in that tray is Jaime Lannister. Granted, I'm still totally effed because he's got his halberds right there that are going to come in on my flank and beat face.
You're 107 years old.
Okay, so here's what just happened. I had my halberders here, made my charge, and pivot. Okay, by the way, you're defending at -2. I'm sorry.
Not able to change it.
Because I net -1 there, and they get a -1 there.
Right there,
He just rolled. So I rolled. I got 6 hits out of my 7. He rolled. He scored 5 misses.
Wait, why -2? It's -1 for Sundering.
Flanking
he's
2.
a flank. God
Yep.
damn it.
So did you take another hit then?
Yeah.
So you should have 2 hits on that one.
1, 2 hits.
But
He didn't have a.
what did you roll on that last die that day?
Oh, there was only 1 wound left over. I haven't rolled my panic yet.
What's your game plan?
You haven't rolled your panic
I
yet.
haven't rolled panic yet.
Okay. Well, anyway, I just killed his one guy outright, obliterated this guy, and about to kill this guy. 1 turn. Everything
Stand by
changes all
Hail
over
Mary.
again. You're next, pal.
All right, so Francis is rolling 4 saves, and Mountain is vulnerable at this point because of my sword captain's ability.
Is he 2 points or 1?
The sword captain?
No. My mountain.
I don't know. I have to flip the card over again. I think he's 3.
Oh, he's 3. Yeah. So that means you have 3 wounds to kill him.
No,
That's what I was asking.
no, he's still. Oh no, he does not have a wound count.
Okay, so he's just 1 then.
Yeah.
Saved on 2.
Reroll every success. I want him completely dead.
All right, he's dead.
I want his head.
This is the only accomplishment I need. I don't care if I lose at this point. It's going to happen.
You killed the mountain.
That is the only thing I really needed to happen was the mountain dying. I really feel accomplished. So here is the end of this very high stress game. The Lannisters won.
Jaime Lannister for winning this bout.
This is
And nothing but love to my sister Cersei, who made you guys panic out like 2/3 of your.
well, yeah, because
guys.
that's a really fucked up relationship.
And they really fucked your relationship up with your pieces.
Yeah, a good game.
This card.
Absolutely love this
incredibly
game.
Overpowered.
Yeah.
Because anytime that you play her, you want to put her right here because it gives a -1 to their roll. Then you attach that to the unit and makes it another -2. So they can't make a panic attack. A panic roll.
Yeah.
I enjoyed watching you guys play The Hobbit.
This was
Star Wars.
Hey, Tolkien's a really good writer.
a really, really rough game. I made a great comeback at first, towards the end, but ultimately met my demise in this game of A Song of Star Wars and Star Trek by J.R.R. Tolkien Martin. But no,
J.R.R. Tolkien Martin.
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
But no, this is a fantastic game.
See, here's Gandalf. You can tell because Gandalf is
And
a wizard. He doesn't have a base.
Ignore this bumbling idiot. It was tough. It was fun. Looking forward to playing more. Looking forward to some tournaments. All right, I am just getting back home. Hi, Beckett. It's one of my dogs, Beckett. My other dog, Peekaboo, is at the animal hospital where I work. I just decided to board her for tonight after getting groomed since I have to work tomorrow. Didn't feel like going back up to pick her up tonight. Anyway, just got home from Gigabytes Cafe, playing my second game of A Song of Ice and Fire. The first game I played was at CMON Expo back in, May 13th, just before Mother's Day. So this was my second game. Had a lot of refreshing to do for the rules, but otherwise, I really enjoy this game. Overall, it is definitely a top 5 game for me. You know, I would honestly put it in my top 3, which consist of Blood Rage, Plague Inc., and now A Song of Ice and Fire, which overtook. Blood Rage, Grim Forest, and Song of Ice and Fire. Song of Ice and Fire overtaking Plague Inc., which was in the number 3 spot. If I had to put a hard score on this game, I think it would easily get a 4 or 4.5 out of 5. The rule book just explains everything so well. It explains a lot of things really well. There are some things on cards, like on the captain card, for example, that I didn't see in the rule book for what those static abilities do, and they're not really described on the card very at all. However, the combat and movement works very nicely. The rules for charging, when you decide to take a charge, instead of a regular maneuver that is pivot, move, pivot, you take your charge, which is your regular movement plus 1d6. And if it is a successful charge, then you get a bonus to your attack, which allows you to reroll any missed attacks. So that is explained very well with how to handle charges. Retreats, other movement are explained very well. Flanking and attacking on the rear each have nerfs for the defender, bonuses for the attacker. I know for sure they get the charge bonus, and I know the defender gets a -1 if they are flanked and to their defense, and a -2 on. And by defense, I mean their wounds, their saving throws. Attacked on the rear, they take a -2 to their saving throw. So, a lot of things like that. The stuff that the buffs and nerfs for going through the various types of terrain, like the Weirwood tree gives a +1 to your morale. Corpse pile is a -1 to your morale. Those are explained very well in the back of the rulebook. It has some great scenarios if you want to run through any of those. As you could see, don't know if you could tell in the video, but the way Chris Francis and I did the gameplay was basically just a free-for-all. We didn't have any of the objectives. The way we handled the tactics cards is at the beginning of the round, you would refresh your hand. So, we tried to make it as simple as possible, since we were trying to teach Chris Gilmore how to play a little bit too. So, when you put in the objectives, it definitely makes it a little bit of a different game, a little more traditional of a tabletop war game, kind of along the lines of Warhammer. With the objectives, they have a team format on there. I didn't really look too much over on that, but I would imagine it works the same way it did when we played at CMON Expo, where Chris Francis and I teamed up against, I think it was 3 other people. So we were playing the Starks, they were playing Lannisters with a neutral attachment of, I think Bolton's Bastards or something. One of the Bolton neutrals, mercenary attachments. But yeah, overall, the game definitely gets a solid 4.5 out of 5. Even though I did lose, those Lannisters are some seriously cheating bastards. So I am looking forward to my rematch with Chris Francis, which may or may not happen in a couple of days. Depends on if we have time after playing Western Legends, which I know he's looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to. When that Kickstarter was out, I kind of bypassed it. Now I'm kicking myself, wishing that I had backed it. It is going to be a fantastic game, and I can't wait to play that and open it up on live stream for everybody. So yeah, that is my thoughts on Game of Thrones. Definitely going to get Chris Francis's thoughts on the game as well. I'll make that a separate video. But now, it's 1 a.m. I've got to go to work in the morning, so good night. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like the video, and if you want to get alerts and notifications when I upload a new video or when I'm going live, please don't forget to click the bell at the bottom corner. Thanks and good night. That's it.